It is Christmas and my room is boring. Okay, maybe not boring, but it doesn't have that like Christmas joy that I would want it to have. I mean, technically it is decorated year round. I mean, I have the tree and this stocking. I have, you know, Christmas hats and all that jazz. But it doesn't have that Christmas pizzazz. So here's my plan. My plan is, here's my plan. So I've hatched up a plan. So everybody knows, at least everybody with a brain knows, that Elf with Will Ferrell is the best Christmas movie. And in Elf, there's a scene in which Buddy, the elf, played by Will Ferrell, works in a mall and he decorates the mall. I mean, that's the plan. That's all I got. I'm going to decorate my room like Elf from the movie Elf with Will Ferrell. Bum 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 I got you. Oh, hey, I didn't even see you there. I'm out here in the woods because I'm getting wood for the winter to keep warm. Anywho, you're obviously here for the reveal, so let's get going. Wait a minute, that's not my house. I'm back at the cabin. I can't reveal it from the cabin. Well, we better head home because it's getting quite chilly out here. Let's go. And we're here. I've put on my elf costume. Well, the best I could do in the short amount of time I had. But it does mean a return of the gold pants. But that's not the reveal you've been waiting for. The reveal you've been waiting for is the room. And as you can see, it's done. Well, it's not really a reveal because you're already looking at it. Anyway, this is the elf room. Now, if you ask me, I think it turned out pretty well. And to keep the realism with the movie, I actually I broke into a woman's house and I sung outside of her shower. She wasn't a fan of it. She didn't understand the joke. I'm just gonna be honest with you, and I probably shouldn't say this legally, but I wasn't in the woods earlier because I was chopping down wood. I was in the woods because, you know, I had to bury a body. I got you. I'll just quickly go through what we have. So these are all snowflakes. If you watch the scene from the movie, he kind of just puts a lot of snowflakes everywhere. And I was like, oh, that's easy. I'll make like 130. It took me an hour to make 10 really bad snowflakes. I mean, this one right here I made with my mouth. I put up some lights. Well, these lights were already here, but I put new batteries in these ones. But these lights were a whole rigmarole. I won't get into it. Well, I'll get into it really quick. Basically, I use these lights in my 2022 glasses that I made for New Year's. Happy New Year! And then when I was pulling them out of the cardboard from the glasses, I guess they had gotten glued in, and so I was pulling it, and then I ripped one of the bulbs off. See that's a bulb. And so I was annoyed. They didn't work anymore, obviously, because they're broken. And I was like, you know, I'm a bit of a smart cookie, you know. I did a robotics class in school. I wired a battery to an LED before in my life. It's 2 wires. There's only so many options you can do with that. I did it, but it took me like an hour, not because it was difficult or I figured out how to light it up within seconds, but I was being dumb. I wasn't stripping the wires, so the wire wasn't long enough, and I also didn't have electrical tape, so I just used Scotch tape. So hopefully it doesn't burn my house down. But all of that is what I would describe as trash. But what isn't trash is the welcome Santa sign. Oh. As I was saying, the piece de resistance is the welcome Santa sign. I don't know about you, but when I think of the scene, I think of the welcome Santa sign that he makes out of light brights. Now, I don't own 10 or so light brights. I don't even own one, so I just made it out of paper. Anyway, that's the end. Merry Christmas. But before you go, I hid a bunch of references to all 12 videos I made this year. So there should be at least one reference to each video. Some videos have multiple references. So if you want to find those, you can. Anyways, love you, bye. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Hail Satan.